Good morning, I'm Alex with Detroit Moped Works. Today I'm going to review a little bit why electric motorbikes, like e-bike, legal electric motorbikes such as a Monday and Addmotor, bikes of that nature, are basically the same thing as a moped. The word moped means motor with pedal. The old ones are a two-stroke gas motor with pedals. The new ones are an electric motor, whether it's a hub drive or a mid drive with pedals. So mopeds and electric motorbikes are basically the exact same product, which is why they fit really well into what we do here and why we like selling them. So I'm going to review kind of like a little side-by-side comparison of some of the vintage restored two-stroke mopeds that we have in stock available for sale. I'm going to compare those to some of the electric motorbikes that we've got for sale right now. I'm going to highlight some of the Monday motorbikes that we sell. We sell a lot of them and we love them, as well as an Addmotor that's kind of a similar form factor. The same information applies to all different kinds of electric motorbikes, but these are the ones that we got and we like and we sell and we've been happy with as a store. So let me get into it.
A quick review, you can kind of just look at the general form factor, the dimensions, the sizing, and you'll be able to see that a lot of the vintage mopeds and the electric motorbikes, again, are pretty similar in their form, dimension, the geometry on them, the seating position. So, you know, just at a very quick visual glance, you can see where the new electric motorbikes drew their inspiration from. So we'll kind of start down here with this Monday Anza. This is their top tank version, kind of their cafe racer deal. And you can see that much like this Columbia Commuter, we've got, these are what they call a 20-inch fat tire, but fitting on the 20-inch rim is actually a 16-inch moped tire. So the vintage mopeds you're going to see are going to either be a 16 or 17-inch. And when you've got a 16 with a thicker profile on it, it actually is the same outer diameter as the 17-inch moped tire. Obviously, you got spokes on both of them. Headlights, a very similar geometry in the bars, almost identical fork height on them. The seating is just about the same situation. And a stock vintage moped does about 30 miles per hour, 25 to 30. And you get the same situation with these, your standard electric motorbike. So you've got that going on with the Monday Anza. So really nice looking and a much more dependable version of what you used to get with the vintage mopeds. Moving through to a more of a step-through body, we've got this Bodivis Regency right here. Again, another situation where you've got the 16-inch rim, the same as the 16-inch rim on there. Fenders, suspension that travels about that far on both of them. Same deal with the long seat. You can see this has got a dual tube frame, which is about equal width of what you get on this Bodivis here. They both got headlights, tail lights, brake lights, and once again, you're hitting that the same speed of about 28 miles per hour on either one of these bikes. And similar idea, you've got your battery, which is basically your gas tank for an electric bike, in the same location that you've got your gas tank on the vintage moped. Controls are going to be in the same location. So, again, very similar sorts of vehicles and form factors. The e-bikes, again, are going to be more dependable. You're not going to have to clean your carburetor, that sort of a situation. You do have to be mindful of your battery. And, they're all fully automatic bikes. You're going to find that with the e-bikes, you've got disc brakes, which stops you a bit nicer than these oldie-timey drum brakes. With all of them, you're going to see you've got your display that tells you your speed on the e-bikes, and then a speedometer right there that tells you your speed on the vintage bikes. So again, very similar in form factor. Coming down here, we see the Addmotor. This is actually a folding bike. This they don't necessarily market as an electric motorbike, but when you look at it compared to this Samadhi City bike, you can see very similar battery in the back, gas tank in the back. Again, those are an analogous component with them. Regular single rider seat that you see on both of them. Very similar rear rack on both of them. And actually, this has little turn signals. This has big old turn signals on them. Again, the integrated display for your turn signals and your horn and stuff right here. I guess not display, control. Whereas this has got the control in the same position. We've got brown grips here, brown grips here. Again, the 16-inch rim and the 16-inch rim, So very, very similar in form factor on both of these. Very similar angle on the down tube. So very easy to see. And actually, this is one of our faster e-bikes that can exceed 30. This one we've done some performance work on it, so this one will get to about 40 miles per hour. So, very similar, very analogous, and so it just kind of depends what you're looking for. Obviously, the e-bikes are going to be lighter and more dependable. The vintage mopeds do sound a little bit cooler, look a little bit cooler. They're both vehicles where you can get performance modifications to them, so it really depends on what's right for you. But if you are a person that has an interest in a vintage moped, but you do not want to deal with all the hassle which oftentimes comes with them, you may want to get yourself involved in an electric motorbike, because we found that they're really nice products, really high quality, and a lot of times they're going to meet the aesthetics and the joy and all of that you're going to get from a vintage moped without nearly as much of a hassle. So come on down, check out our options, and you're going to love the options that we present to you. Hopefully we'll see you soon at Detroit Moped Works.